Here today we are here to understand the Ohm's law and from that how to calculate the resistivity of the given wire using Ohm's law. You can understand the circuit diagram first of all. This simple Ohm's law. Here battery or cell is given. We have taken battery elemental. Its positive is connected with the positive of ammeter. Its negative is connected with the negative of voltmeter. And negative of voltmeter is connected with the fixed terminal of the rheostat. I am explaining what is the fixed terminal of rheostat. One fixed terminal of rheostat is left without connection. Its variable term, here arrow mark is there, that is we can say variable term. It is connected with the one of the terminal of the key, and another terminal of key is connected with the negative terminal of battery eliminator. All setup is given for this one, and basic preparations we already made from here. You can see that here we have circuit diagram. In that, positive terminal of battery eliminator is connected with the positive of ammeter. Negative of ammeter is connected with the positive of voltmeter. Its negative is connected with the rheostat fixed terminal. Another fixed terminal is left without connection. It's above this one is a variable terminal, is connected with the one of the terminal of key. Another terminal of key is connected with the negative terminal of the battery. And we can say that if except R, everything is connected in order in series, and parallel to that we can connect resistive wire. The simplest way we can understand how to connect circuit. Before taking the readings, I would like to inform you that if I slide on my left, you can see that how reading are changing. This increases, right? Here it is between 100 and 110. Exactly it is not coming at 110. We should try for that. Similarly here you can see that it is between two divisions. It is not exactly coming. It is between at present 1.3 and 1.4. So I am trying to get exact value first. If it is not coming, then we will consider lower value by the rule. Fine. Now I have taken readings. You see I have taken 5 readings. You can take more readings also. It is good to take more readings, but if you don't have time, take at least 5 readings. Then I have taken the average of this one. Now backside if you see, I have plotted the graph. Fine. In the graph, if you see along y-axis I have taken current, along x-axis I have taken voltmeters readings. Okay. Scale I have taken as 1 centimeter is equal to 0.1 volt along x-axis. Along y-axis I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Now if you see the readings are there, these readings are in such a way that 2 points are left on one side of the graph and 2 points are left on other side of the graph. This is known as the best fit graph. It is not wrong, it is correct. Fine. So we can say it should pass from the 0 to it is passing, one reading is there. Okay. Error is there in 2 readings, that is balanced by another 2 readings. So it is known as a best fit graph. Now for the slope I have taken normal from point A on x-axis, that is AB, and O is already there. So we can say we have slope as AB upon BO. Slope is there. It is 80 into 10 to the minus 3 ampere divided by 1 volt. And inverse of this one, that is giving us ohms. It means it is nothing but resistance, that is 100 by 8, and it is around 12.5 ohms. And you see that average also very close to it. Average is also very close to it. Okay, now we have rho is equal to RA by L, or simply you can say Ra by L, that is equal to R pi T square by 4 L. Area is represented by pi d square by 4. Previously we have seen what is d, what is L. D is diameter, L is length of the wire. That is already put the value. On the calculation we get 1.5 into 10 to the minus 3 ohm meter. If you are asked in centimeter, it is 0.1511 ohm centimeter. Thank you.